Leos, how you doing? Welcome to the Crow Tarot. We are going to be doing your second half of May general reading. We're going to start off with some animal energy, and then we'll move right into the tarot. All right, let's see. What is the, we got the crow on the bottom saying hello. What is the animal energy for Leo for second half of May? Please and thank you. Ooh. So fun. So you got the otter. This is a super playful energy, but it also harkens back to childhood. That innocence of childhood when, you know, as a young kid on the playground, you didn't have any problem with approaching another kid and asking if they wanted to play with you. See how the otter kind of looks like, do you want to play with me? Shall we play a little something, right? This is a youthful, sweet, absolute opposite of jaded energy here. Okay, but it feels fresh and new. It really, really does. I saw that in your meditation. All right, let's see what this otter's talking about. Yes. All right, what's going on, my Leos? Second half of May. What's up, what's up, what's up? Eight of Cups. Yep. Eight of Cups. So remember when I said that this felt really fresh and clean and new and squeaky clean, like a, you know, kid before you ever experienced rejection or social norms? Whatever. You know, Eight of Cups is really moving on to, because think about, okay, let's just look at this in context. Let's look at this like greater picture, right? So when you have the Seven of Cups, that's a feeling of fear that you're not going to make the right choice, right? A lot of options going around. You want to make the right one, so you get to feeling quote unquote overwhelmed, which is another way of saying I feel afraid that I'm not going to make the right choice. Then you get to Eight of Cups. Okay, I've made the choice. I need to walk away from what is no longer working, whether that's, you know, of an emotional nature or what have you, but it is, you know, water here. Ooh, and otter has to do with the water as well. I love it. And then you get to Nine of Cups, which is like, oh, I walked away and now I have wish fulfillment, right? So this is where you are. This is where you are. You're in between the 7 and the 9, right? Where you're being called to really separate yourself from old modalities, patterns, beliefs, anything that is not making you feel solid and good and whole within yourself. And it could be of an emotional nature, absolutely. We do have this full moon in Scorpio coming up this weekend, which is all about releasing, but it's really putting it up to your face and showing you what has been keeping you from your dreams, what has been keeping you from manifesting what you want, so that you can, what? Do away with it, right? All right, what else is going on for Leos? Wow. Six of Pentacles. So this is really cool. This is interesting. We'll get some clarifiers, but you have the 8 to the 6. So the 6 of Pentacles here, see these scales here? This is an equal give and take, right? This could be in the realm of advice, working with someone to work through these things. This could also be you working with your guides, whoever that is for you, to really come to a place where you feel good moving forward, right? And maybe you have to go through this 8 of Cups to leave behind what isn't working so that you can come up and show up and be an active partner, whether that's in a work context or personal or whatever have you. But this is giving as much as you receive and receiving as much as you give, right? Mm-hmm. Okay, a lot of water imagery here, I have to say. Yeah, this full moon's going to be a big one. Okay, what else is going on for my Leos? King of Pentacles. Absolutely gorgeous, very, very beautiful. You have 2 pentacles here. Yeah, water and earth. So King of Pentacles is a beautiful energy because he's not a knight. You know, he doesn't feel the need to go off and chase anything. And then you think about what the Knight of Pentacles is. It's the slowest one in the whole, you know, knight group, right? It's the only horse that's just standing stationary. So this is about something that takes time to manifest and time to produce fruit with these delicious apples right here. But the King of Pentacles is all about receiving the bounty of his, you know, hard work and intention, right? but this does feel like but just look at this progressively. You've got the Eight of Cups, which is doing away with things that have been holding you back. You get to the Six of Pentacles, where you're in a place where you can actually work together, whether it's with other people or just you and your guides working together, to move forward to a place where you can be that King of Pentacles and receive everything that you want that maybe was being held up because you were holding on, or you had energy around you within you from old wounds, old pain, old patterns, old expectations that turned out to be limitations. Right? Okay. Let's get some clarifiers here for my Leos. Yeah, it really may be time to let go of some things. Maybe even letting go of an idea or an image that you had of where your life was going to go, and just releasing that and taking on the perspective of like a childhood perspective and really tapping into what brings you the greatest joy. What do you do when you look up and 5 hours have passed? That's the energy we want to be in, right? Yeah. Okay, let's get a clarifier for this Eight of Cups. Whoa. Okay. Yeah, brilliant. I love it so much. Okay, so we got the Star here, Aquarius energy here. Yes, following that Northern Star. Look, how gorgeous is this? This is moving away from things that have been holding you down, no longer serving you, right? Bit of excrement here. And you're moving forward in faith because you're connecting with that divine belief that you don't need to know exactly where you're going in order to head down that road. Because you're heading down that road in faith. You are following that star, right? Which is that inner faith and belief to the divinity within and around you, right? Having absolute and supreme faith that you are always going to have what you need as long as you are brave and relentless about moving forward with what isn't working anymore, moving away from that and being the otter, right? Being excited about the newness that's to come, right? You cannot tell this otter that he's going to have to grow up and deal with bills and disappointment and rejection, right? This energy is just like, I am so ready for the new, and I believe with everything inside of me. I have that great divine faith that wherever I'm going, right, is gonna bear fruit and be a good time, right? Because you've got the Six of Wands here. We finally have some fire energy coming up in the fire sign reading here, my dear Leos. Right? Six of Wands. Why I'm so obsessed with this is because you have, first of all, you have a 6 and a 6. So you have the Six of Wands to clarify the Six of Pentacles, right? 6 is the number of love, but of course. But this is victory. The Six of Wands is a victory in a way that other people can see. So you could be attracting a romantic partner that is at your level, that maybe was taking time to manifest because you were holding on to someone from the past. You had expectations around how something would look, and you're like, oh crap, that expectation was a limitation. It kept me from getting what I, really want. And I think it's also discerning, when you think about what you want and you're being overly specific about it, whether you want a specific person, you want a specific job promotion, you want a specific house, it's like you're looking at this and going, oh my God, all I had to do this entire time was to loosen the reins and not think that I wanted someone or something specifically, but that I wanted a particular feeling. That I want to feel this way. I want to feel like I have a partner, that it's equal give and take. I want to feel like I just want to be victorious and I want to emerge from that cocoon and be the butterfly. I don't care how it happens because maybe I don't know best about the specifics. Maybe I should just ask for a feeling, as opposed to getting really specific about it. Because expectations really are limitations. They really, really are. But this is gorge. Okay, let's get a clarifier for this King of Pentacles here. King of Pentacles, yes! High Priestess, and that's what it is. So let's talk. I always gotta get a little sip of coffee before I talk about this queen. First of all, look at this moon stuff here, right? What is the High Priestess about? It's about the unknown. It's about connecting with your intuition to discern what is right for you, right? King of Pentacles. Do you remember how I said how the King of Pentacles is a great receiver? He doesn't feel the need to chase after anything. He just receives the fruit of his bounty. High Priestess is very similar in terms of when you are going into meditation, or even if it's an active meditation where you're just walking around listening to music and not being on your phone, not working, not watching TV, whatever have you. You're being in a place of receptivity where you're quieting the noise in your external circumstances or environment to really tune into your own inner monologue, dialogue, whatever have you. It turns into a dialogue when you start receiving information from your guides, God, Goddess, whoever this is for you, even your higher self. Even if it's receiving, right? So the King of Pentacles is about receiving the fruits of his bounty, and the High Priestess is about receiving divine guidance, wisdom, and direction moving forward. Like the Star. The fact that you guys got the Star, these are like my two favorites, by the way. Two favorites, and you got them both. A major arcana is, again, denote things that are destined, right? May not be the most comfortable, but it's destined and worthwhile, right? If you choose to embrace the opportunity it presents to leave behind what's no longer working, put that in recycling bin and leave yourself open to really attracting people, places, things that are in alignment energetically with where you want to be. And that's a good question. It's like, really look and discern where you are energetically. Do you want to attract people, places, things that are in alignment energetically with where you are or with where you want to be? Right? Where are you in this life cycle of the otter? Where are you? And what's your relationship with play? I'm hearing that. What's your relationship with play right now? Are you taking life a bit seriously? Sometimes it's when we step away from the must-dos and the have-dos and all of this kind of life stuff and connect with just shutting our brain off and just literally being in a place of pleasure and joy that we receive the greatest direction and downloads. That I'm telling you, it's like an old saying, and it's so, so true, even though it's a cliche. Oftentimes the cliche are, the most truthful things ever, because it's have you ever been thinking about something and you're looking for a solution to a problem, for instance? You're thinking about it, and it's like, oh, I'm just hitting a brick wall, and you're like, okay, I'm gonna go take a walk. And then you take a walk, you clear your mind, you're maybe listening to music or whatever have you. You return home from your walk, and then you're feeling good, and then you start doing the dishes, and then boom, it hits you. Right? It's because you're taking that Eye of Sauron focus off of it for a minute, and letting the guidance and the answer come to you from a place of divinity, clairvoyance, whatever have you, so that you can receive it, as opposed to taking a masculine standpoint and trying to fix it or find the answer directly by actions that you do, or thinking about it really hard. This is saying it's going to come to you. But in order to receive it, you've got to be in a place of receptivity. I feel like this otter is your guides, or the universe, or whoever this is for you, saying, shall we play a little something? Can we have a conversation? Right? Can we have a conversation? Pick up the phone. You know what I'm saying? I feel like it's like pick up the phone and receive the guidance that you're getting. If you are tempted to go for others for advice around this time, or whatever that is for you, get guidance from friends, family, even readers, I really feel like you're being called right now where the hotline is direct to you. So really being, and this has been a theme in these readings, I'm telling you, where you're really being called to be your own counselor, your own intuitive, your own best friend right now. Because it's right here, you're sitting on a plethora of beautiful instinctual direction moving forward. That is going to come on the other side. It's like you've got to clean out this closet so that you have room for the new. That's what this is. And having great faith in the direction that you're going. Yes. Let's get an oracle for y'all. Let's get an oracle for y'all. Yep. Take your own advice over the advice of others right now. I just heard that. Okay. Let's get an oracle. Oracle for my Leos. Oh my God. Clairsentience, Archangel Raguel. Notice your recurring physical and emotional feelings as they signify divine guidance. This is exactly what we've been talking about. This is the High Priestess. This is the Star. This is the King of Pentacles and the Otter and all the things and all the good, right? But in order to receive this information, you have to notice. See how it says notice your recurring physical and emotional feelings as they signify divine guidance? It's just like I said, it's time to be your own counselor and give and take your own advice right now in tandem with your team, right? Whoever that is for you. Okay, darlings? I really hope that this resonated and was of help for you. I feel like, with these major arcanas here, that this is going to be somewhat major for you, but it feels like an invitation to a new version or aspect of yourself and your life circumstances. And I feel like you're going to come out the other side of this just feeling more sure than you have in a while. Seriously, because there's nothing like the knowing that occurs when you just get the truth shivers and you feel it for yourself in a way that is different than when someone just gives you good advice. When you realize something for yourself, it just takes on a whole other level of gravitas. It really, really, really does. And you're being invited to be the high priestess right now in tandem with the King of Pentacles. Let the information and the gold come to you so that you can then act on it. Okay? All right, my lovely Leos. Again, I hope this was of help and resonated. If it wasn't, it did. Please let me know in the comments below. I would just love that. And also, just thank you. Just thank you for being here. Thank you so much for watching. And really, as always, mostly, thank you for being you. And be well. Until next time.